Test 1, 2. Okay, we have audio. So we're doing Bannerlord. I'm having fun, I guess, dialing in on what mods I want to use, why, which ones work. Even the troubleshooting aspect, it's frustrating in the moment, but hindsight, I always feel like I learned something. So let me show you what I'm doing now, why we're starting a new character. All of this stuff is just testing. We're on 1.1.2 version of Bannerlord right now. But the mods that I've picked and why, what led me there. So here is my Vortex. And I'm using BLSE, Unblock DLL, Mod Config Menu, Harmony, Butter Library, UI Extender. These are always they seem to be the prerequisites, right? It's just understood that we need those, and you can see the version number that I'm using. So when it comes to what I would call actual mods, I want to start by telling you I'm using Realistic Battle mod. And the reason I want to start with this is because it took me a lot, like I just really became aware of this. Yesterday, I think, or a couple days ago, I began to do some digging, and it looks to me like most people only use the AI part of this mod. So, that's the reason I was looking into it, was because the fights were taking so long and I was hitting for so very little, despite the fact that I had 100+ skill. And I know that that's not fantastic, but it's not trash either. And both polearm and sword were just not hitting for much at all. Now, as I researched, I learned some people are saying that sword in particular benefits the most from a high skill level. So when you have that sucker maxed out and you're up at 300 skill or whatever, that's when you start doing some really good damage. Now that appeals to me because having it take a long time for you to get to that point would give me a sense of progression, but I don't feel, because I don't know whether or not that actually happens or not for myself, I don't really feel like playing around with it right now. So what I lost, though, whenever I only went with the AI section modules for Realistic Battle mod, is I lost the different troop trees, which I kind of liked that the recruits started out with shields. Now, I wasn't really able to replicate that, but what I did do is I subscribed to, well, one open source armory, open source saddle, and open source weapons in order to get some of the new weapons in there and stuff that I lost from the Realistic Battle mod. So that fills a gap, right? And the other thing then was, let me see if I can find it in here. Oh, here it is, alphabetical order, yeah. Oh, no, it's not alphabetical. Okay, anyway, Calradia at War, which brings a whole bunch, because that was the other complaint. Now, that didn't really have anything to do with Realistic Battle mod. But what this does is that I was having a really hard time, and this is one of the reasons I wanted to restart everything. In addition to hitting for very little, my armies were getting increasingly difficult to level up. I was starting to get into the 50 soldier range, which should allow me to go up against some of the small war bands, the mercenary groups that are 30 to 50 guys. Should allow me to attack trade caravans if I'm able to catch them, which are typically 50. And I was running into instances of each of those, and I was getting absolutely waylaid. And it's because most of my guys were rookies, and I just couldn't find enough bandits to get them leveled up on. And so Calradia at War presents a whole bunch of new factions. and a variety of bandits, and it increases their difficulty and it increases their leadership ability. That their leaders can get perks and stuff, I believe. But maybe most importantly, it increases their size, and so there's a lot more of them. Even if I'm just hitting small sizes that are 10 or less, there'll be like 10 of them, and I can auto resolve those and have my guys level up off of that a lot faster than I was in vanilla. So the other things I'm using are Dismemberment Plus and Equip Best Item, Service Soldier, which I'm not really taking advantage of right now, Raise Your Torch, Perfect Fire Arrows, Immersive Sergeant, and LT Education, which I've not utilized a whole heck of a lot. I have a little bit, and I think it's pretty nifty. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that plays out. Okay, well, let's go ahead and I'll move it to 3.
Heaven be praised!
Still sounds
Circle
a bit
formation.
there. We'll go with that.
Infantry! Attack now!
Okay, sure. Let's give him a little bit of height. Let's make him low weight but high muscle. Right, that would be, I think, in line with the times. These guys burned a lot of calories, but they were all ripcord strong. Let's put clothes on him just to see how I would look in game. I don't want to spend too long on this, but let's randomize his face some. Yeah, that looks nice. Go over here. Actually, I think that's just fine. What about skin tone? Does he look Italian to me? Yeah, he does. Especially if I give him 4. No, 2. 2's the right one. Okay. I think we're set. That's good. We could. What if I randomized hair just by curiosity? Now, this is fantasy driven. I mean, Romans would have been. They didn't grow beards. They didn't grow beards. Let's just go with the typical. Go with that and give him darker hair. And maybe over here, face width looks like it's already set up. Maybe we need to narrow that jaw a little bit. Golly, can't narrow it too much. Okay. I think we're good, guys. Let's not a super Italian looking nose there. Maybe we can give him a bit more of a bump. And was it definition? I don't know. We'll go with that. Okay. Hit next. And we'll go Landlord's Retainers. I want to focus on riding and pole arms. So hit next. Skill with horses. No. On this one, I'm going to go way with people. Gives me points into social where I want them. I don't care about trade. Right here, I will go gathered herbs in the wild. That gives me 1 point into medicine, which will help me get to that first perk, which is all I really want. Gives me a point into scouting, helps me find looters. It could be argued that this is a wasted point. It's very much temporary. I don't care about either of these ultimately. But that's the direction I'm going to go. I'm going to go trained with the cavalry. Gives me riding and polearm. Ups my endurance. I'm going to go treated people well because we get a point into stewardship. We get charm. It boosts social up to 4. I want to get intelligence to 4 as well, but that'll happen later. I'm going to go with 20 years old. I don't know, because reasons. I like the idea of starting out at a young age. One of these days I'll play around with other stuff, but I'm just trying to figure the game out. Let's go with this. Roman eagle look. Actually, I kind of like this faded yellow more. So we'll hit next. Finnegas, sure. Zeraclus, randomize, Taliesin. Finneclas Taliesin. I don't know how that sounds. Finneclas, we already know Pentention and Escuron, Finnecas Escuron. That sounds almost like something out of Harry Potter. Let's run with it. All right. Bannerlord, 50% on player damage. Map movement speed will be very easy. Persuasion success, very easy. Reduce this by 50%. Everything else can stay as is and start game. Okay, so we're going to play for about an hour is what I'm planning on doing from this point. So let's hit save as and make this start. This is before I put any points in. We can open our character sheet and we're going to raise intelligence to 3 and stewardship. We're going to put both our skill points into there and hit done. So we're ready to go. And right off the bat, 3 groups of looters here. 2 of them I don't want anything to do with. I don't even want anything to do with these guys. I'm going to dip into here first. We got chased. And I'm going to grab all these guys. All right. Can I get away from them? Yeah, I'm faster than they are. I am already down to 0 days of food, though. So, give me 5 units of grain. And let's move up to this town here, Parasemnas. Okay, 7 people. I want to kind of, yeah, see. Phew, man, that's a gauntlet. Let's skirt the right flank. There's a base over here somewhere. All right, these dudes are vectoring in. The group of 13 sees us also. Oh, they're closing fast, aren't they? All right, we're at 11. I really don't want to start out with mountain bandits. I want to start out against regular looters. Okay, nothing there. Grazas. Calradia War I've enjoyed quite a bit so far with very limited testing. They don't seem to be interested in me. We've already leveled up again. That might be coming from RBM. I read something in there about the experience gain of RBM is another module that a lot of people like. But yeah, I was kind of a little surprised and yet not surprised to learn that a ton of people disable the combat modules. They just want the AI. Most people seem to be in agreement that the combat modules makes things quite a bit tedious. It does appear to me that some of the more advanced users who really know what they're doing are saying, no, this thing is great. You just got to learn the things that you need to do in order to improve your whole team. what tactics you need to be employing, what gear you need to be using, and what kind of scenario and stuff like that. So it's not a knock against RBM. It's more like if you're a casual player, then maybe you might just want the AI portion. All right, we're going to grab this guy here. I want to leave the Viglia recruits for right now. There's a group of 4, and I think we're going to go get them. We're going to go get them. Let's chase them down.
Mess with us, and we'll sell our...
Never mind, let them go and chase again. Try to do a daytime fight.
Yeah? What is it?
Okay, so it's only 4 guys.
Warriors! Give them hell!
All right, let's move in. Okay, they got them all. And all 4 of... Oh, well, 4 of my guys leveled up. 4 kills, 4 level ups. I like to get shields out there first. Okay, now that I have equip best item, all I have to do is click this button right here, and it'll automatically find what is an upgrade. I really like it. It's a real nice quality of life improvement. Grab this guy, that puts me at 13. Got 4 days of food. We're at about 600 gold. Can I make it through here? No. Come back down here. That's not the mountain pass I was thinking it was. Okay, head over to Themis. Probably Themis. 13, yeah, take them. Darn it. It's gonna be nighttime again. Never mind, go recruit. Nope. Dip back over here, we should pick those 13 up again.
Yeah? What do you... Footmen, hear me! Attack!
We're in the marshes. Look at how tall these mushrooms are, man. That's crazy. Get across the river, boys. I'll try and buy you some time by distracting these dudes. Darn it. Oh, my guys. Did they make landfall? Yeah, they're still a little bit in the water. I didn't achieve the goal that I wanted. It shouldn't have any actual game impact. It's just me thinking real world tactical. All right, they're real excited. Okay. So we equipped a couple items, and it'll tell us down here. We equipped a helmet and we equipped body armor. So move all this stuff over. I want to keep the olives. I always keep food. Oh, you know what? I didn't even have to stream tonight. Is this? No, that's... I did. It's Thursday night. Yeah. Okay. Tripped myself out there. Let's see here. Recruit. Recruit all. So lately, I mean, for a number of weeks now, I don't want to call it a schedule because you never know with me when it comes to streaming when I'm going to be on, when things are going to change up. And I still couldn't tell you what time I'll be on. That has not been regular. But for a few weeks now, I have been regularly streaming on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. And I release pre-recorded videos on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Yeah, grab all those guys. See if we can tackle this group of 5, and then we'll come down here and hit those 2 groups of 17. 17 each.
You got a problem?
Yes, I do.
One man! Attack! Get
Man, they're pretty enthusiastic. I like to pretend that my dude is in an era when the Empire is completely crumbling, which is consistent with the game, right? But that the implosion is because of a absolute failure in society where character and virtue are completely lost. Fundamentals have been totally abandoned. And so what we have is we have a lot of lawlessness. And the legal forces of the time, you just never know. Are they good guys, or are they corrupted officials accepting bribes? And so increasingly in this kind of an atmosphere, we've seen this long slide of law and order falling on citizens themselves, that if they don't do it, then their city gets, or their village or wherever they're at, gets increasingly violent and more corrupt, because the criminals and the politicians of the day are in league with each other. Now, if that sounds real familiar, it's supposed to. That's why I'm thinking about it that way. These are the things that are on my mind, And so, in the way that I think about this, all of these guys here, they're all people that you met in like local bars or taverns, and everybody's complaining about the same thing. And these dudes just finally decide, you know what, why don't we just band together? We'll form our own club, kind of like a motorcycle club, and we'll just take care of this shiznit ourselves. And in the land where there is no law and order, everything reigns. And so you give as good as you get, and it's that kind of a deal. And then from there, our guy grows from just being somebody who goes after common thieves and brigands to being part of a force that is hopefully sewing a kingdom together that operates on sound principles that really helps its own people and citizenry flourish. That's sort of the long game, right? So anyway, that's my idea of it all. So if this is grayed out, we don't have anything that can be upgraded. But if it's clickable, it means that there is something. And in this case, it was arm wraps, gloves. So we'll take the rest of it to sell. It done. Come over here. Looks like we have another skill point that, again, I will apply to stewardship. So we are now done with stewardship. I have 18 troops. Wish I had more. I had 20. I guess I lost 2. Were they wounded? No, they were killed. Okay, so now we're at 21. And let's head over and see if we can get these 2 groups of 17. I don't want to take them on at the same time, one at a time. Okay, there's one of them. Yeah, you don't want none.
We're just harmless travelers.
Oh, darn it. I don't really want your help, bro. There we go.
Yeah? What
Okay,
is it now?
It's dusk.
Footmen! At them! At them!
Oh, look at the castle in the background. That's a neat addition. I wonder if on the map we're close to a castle. I'm gonna check that out. Oh, nice block. Oh. Got them rocks of doom. Palestinian warfare. We have finished them off. Got 6 level ups out of it. And all 13 recruits are leveled up. Okay, so I want 8 more infantrymen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The rest can be bowmen. Okay. Upgrade. What did we upgrade on? Helmet. Okay. Now, is there a castle? Oh, no, there's not. Nah, that's a little bit disappointing. I was hoping the game was tabulating that in, but it looks like it was just a random map. Looking for that other group of 17. Might be them right there. Grab another couple recruits. I thought I saw red up here. Oh, there they are. Oh, you guys are going to the same spot that your wayward brethren were in before. It's nighttime. Stay close. Just track them. Close in for the kill.
Mess with us, and we'll sell our lives dearly.
Rightio. Your terms are acceptable. Okay.
Warrior, spread the field!
Okay, what's going on here? Why am I... You need to have at least one formation with archer class. Oh, okay. Archer.
Bowmen, loose formation! Infantry, line up!
There we go.
Footmen, attack! Arrow, follow your sergeants!
Okay, so the bowmen are following their sergeants. Infantry is attacking aggressively because not everybody's got a shield. So I want to give my recruits as much of a chance for survival as I can. Otherwise, if they all had shields, I would put them into shield wall. Nice block. Oh, that dude's got a two-hander. Oh, that dude got decapitated. Yay, us. 8 level ups. Okay, now see, we don't have anything that's any better than what we're already wearing. So we'll take all the loot. come over here to troops. Yeah, all 3 of my recruits leveled up. And they'll all become infantrymen because I want to have about 10. The idea is be 10 and 10, and then start going like 15 and 10, and then maybe 20 and 15, stuff like that. Okay, we're at 8 days of food. We have 322 gold, and we have loot to sell and prisoners as well. Here we go, like Charon. And how about 5 fish? And recruit troops. Got 1. Now, eventually, I'm going to want to do... hey, Crime. How's it going, bud? Oh, Crime, I was on... I don't know. I don't remember which day you were talking about running Vow of the Disciple. I got on that day. I didn't forget about you, but I wasn't on until later, so I'm sorry we weren't able to touch base, but I did want to let you know I didn't it's not because I was ignoring you or I forgot or anything like that. I just couldn't get on in time. Not until late in the evening. Let's see here, recruit troops. Let's keep it 21 of 22 and take a look at Tavern. They don't have any special people here, companions to hire. So we will continue on. And yeah, Crime, I'm doing terrific, man. Just playing around. I've got new mods loaded up for this one. So, and they're all playing well together. I like that. It's not all new mods. I've got some of the same ones also. But I'm enjoying how this is working out. One of the mods I got is called Calradia at War, and it solves one of the problems I was running into. It gives me a lot more bandits, a lot more different kinds of bandits, and they're also bigger amounts so that I can get my troops leveled up. Because that was a problem I was running into is right now I can carry 21, but in the last game I was up to carrying 50. And there just weren't enough bandits for me to get them leveled up on, which means whenever I went up against another army that was 50, that army was a lot stronger than me because their guys were like class 3 and class 4, and I had a lot of class 1 and class 2. So it was kind of a bottleneck for me, you know? This is not, this is, there's too many guys here, so I'm going to dip out. See if maybe I can close in on these 8 and get them isolated.
We got no quarrel with you.
Well, they're being allied by these 14, but you can see the balance of power shows it's still slightly in my favor. I don't want slightly, though. I don't want to lose these troops. It's fine. I didn't think that. I actually thought you might when you invite me, but the game didn't notify until I restarted and was too late by then. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's too bad, man. But, you know, we're on pretty frequently, so I'm sure the 3 of us can get together and run whatever's hot at the moment in the near future. I had a lot of fun with you guys the last time out. Let's hit Nevermind. I'm really trying to keep my dudes alive.
Yeah?
Okay, got him this time. Okay, here we go. So it's just 8, but then we'll get the 14.
Warriors!
after this fight.
Onwards! Move! Arms length apart! Warriors! Shield! Forward!
Let's go ahead and put them into a shield wall, because most of them have shields now.
Move forth! Move forth!
And we will have them slowly advance against the enemy. And let's bring
Arrows! Move!
archers up to the
Move
crown of
out!
this hill, so that they have high ground. That'll give them good line of sight. Okay, there's our enemy right there. Okay, good. Archers have opened up. And messaged on Discord because better than communicating in game whisper. Ah, okay. Yeah, I almost never have my Discord open. I'm just not used to it, but I might be able to develop that habit, and we can use Discord when we all team up. Okay, so we got 4 recruits here. Let's give 1 to the infantry, and the other 3 will become archers. So now we have 10 infantrymen, we have 8 archers, and we have 2 recruits left. So they'll be archers also. Okay, we have no upgrades, so we're going to sell all that stuff. And scouting can go to day traveler. And then I'm going to put a skill point into riding. Okay, let's grab these 14. Ooh. I don't know if they look like they're not interested. Okay, that's good. I was worried about those 10 mountain bandits.
Yeah? What do you want with...
Okay, we'll attack these guys. The thing that I really thoroughly enjoy about this game is the sense of progression. It can perhaps look a little grindy early on because you're fighting a lot of looters and stuff, but after you get through that initial phase, you really start to feel the difference in your guy and your army. Your troops are getting wounded less because by then you've probably got a specialized medic on your team. Your hitbox is getting bigger, so you're doing more damage and you're striking with more accuracy as your skills go up. It's just a game that I do. I really like just jumping into it and playing for a while. Okay, now I need to be... Oh, look, I have upgrades. Okay, what did I do here? I equipped new boots. Okay, hit done. And we leveled up in riding. This one right here, Nimble Steed, is probably the best one to go with. Plus 10% maneuvering and plus 30 riding skill to troops in your formation. In this game, your formation means, like, if you're the party commander, it's your whole party, not just your formation. But I'm going to take this one. Plus 20% charge damage dealt, plus 10% charge damage dealt by troops in your formation, because this is what I want to role play. I want to role play heavy cav. If you would like, we can run a dungeon you haven't done yet, like Spire and Prophecy, which is weekly one. Then move to doing raids when they rotate. Yeah, that sounds fine to me. Like, I'm real... As the person who knows the least here, I'm super flexible on that. because it's kind of all new to me. Ransom prisoners, trade, and then get some fish. No, get some butter. Okay, we got 20 days of food. And do we have anybody here to recruit? No. Let's start checking these towns, though. I'm almost at 3,000 gold. Let's hit these 4 bandits. They have better equipment on them. See this? Imperial deserters? You don't want to tangle with that. These guys are outfitted with actual, like, full-bore government-issued military equipment. And they're trained. They used to be military. They ran away. So that's a tougher group than these other bandits. And I recommend the mobile app of Discord just to not miss a message. I've never really tried that. I'll give it a shot. If I remember. I might have to be reminded about that.
Arrows spread out. Bowmen, onwards.
I see what you mean, though. It would have like a little... The icon would tell you... It would have like a red 3 on it, indicating you've got 3 messages. Yeah. I can see the wisdom in that.
Warriors, onward! Advance!
Okay, we're gonna advance on them. We're gonna hope that they have some better loot that we can use to gear up a little bit. Can't see around the shrub. Oh man, that dude really wanted to throw a rock at me. He turned his back on a wall of dudes with shields and spears. Okay, is that shield? No, it's not better. Apparently the outfit is, even though it looks wonky as heck. Okay, this is saying that this spear here is better because it's longer. I disagree. So I'm going to replace it with a shorter spear that hits harder. I'll go for length later on, but for right now, I think that's the play. All right, we got about 30 more minutes of broadcasting. Do we have anybody here? Nope. So we will trade and then move up to Jamalian. Stop at Neocaris to see if they have troops. They do not. What does he need? Deliver the herd. I'm not ready to do that just yet. Because we'll definitely be attacked, and I need a larger group of people than what I have. Olither the Shark, probably I want a scout. A scout or a surgeon, and he is neither. This guy is a frontline troop. I would put him in with my shielded soldiers, and he would command them. Let's find out. Garios is the leader of the Western Empire. Let's find out if he's hiring mercenaries.
Forgive me what may seem to be an abundance of caution, but please keep your distance. Just beyond sword length is fine. So, who might you be?
My name is Askerion. Askiron. Sir, may I ask your name? Okay, so he tells us he's Garios, Emperor of the Calradians. That's his claim. The Empire has split up into 3 different factions, so you have 3 claimants, all saying that they are the Emperor of the Calradians. Okay. Something I'd like to discuss. I think it's this one. This is the service soldier option. I don't want that. I don't want to get married. Oh, we're not a high enough clan tier yet. We have to hit clan tier 1. All right, so never mind. I forgot about that. Five looters. I think we can find a better group than that. Gosh, maybe not. Might have to go back down there to Xeonicus or whatever it's called, where there was over by Poros, they had a bunch of mountain bandits out there. Okay, here's 10 right here. No. Let's go after these guys. There's a group of 13.
Yeah? What do you want?
We'll hit them next.
Footmen! Wall! Narrow! Arms like the bombs! Like the infantry! Infantry! Onward!
All right. How far away are they? They're okay, they're pretty close. I was wondering if I could get my archers up on that hilltop. The answer is no. I don't think I would have actually set them up in the water like this, but doesn't matter. Okay, we win. We didn't lose a single soul. That's a good sign of advancement. That's those shields going to work for us. Just about every infantryman, well, yes, every infantryman can level up. We're going to go ahead and do it. These guys, they gain experience as a group, so I tend to try and bulk level. That's why these guys being at 7, I'm just going to wait until they get to 10. Because they share experience, kind of like waiters and waitresses share tips. So the larger your group, the more kills they're getting as a group, and therefore the faster they level up. But once you split them up, if I were to level these guys, that's going to leave 3 that are just having to level themselves up all by themselves. And that's not going to go as quickly. Okay, hit done. Okay, we can do polearm. The pick is this one right here. Cavalry plus 2% damage with polearms while mounted. And plus 2% damage by cavalry troops in your formation. And then we're going to go after these guys right here.
You best back off.
Warrior! Forward! Wall! Now! Bowmen! Spread the field! Archers! Get moving! Move! Move out! Infantry! Close in! Close in! Arrows! Archers! Onwards! Forward!
Okay. They should open fire immediately. The archers. There they go. Okay. line of sight was an issue. All right. So now the archers all have leveled up. And there we go. We're at tier 2 for each one of these. I think that's what I would call it. I mean, it says 5. That's their wage. Tier 3. I guess that's where they're at. Tier 3. Same for these guys, right? Yeah. Okay. Or maybe that's what they're that's what they would upgrade to, perhaps. I'm not quite sure. Because I think I've only leveled them up once. So they should be tier 2. All right, we're going to go over here to this city. And hope that they have a surgeon or a scout. A surgeon will help keep our troops from dying in battle. Instead of being categorized as killed in action, they'll just be wounded. Okay, the Wanderer. She would be cavalry. It's not what I'm looking for, so we'll say no to that. I've got 20 days of food, and I can carry 23 troops, so I'm leaving one spot open for whenever we find a companion with the skills I'm looking for. Ortesia. Okay, the Butcher is going to be more of a frontline troop. Wanderer, Fatherless, and Iron Belly. None of these people are going to be scouts, I don't think. Definitely not surgeons. Yeah, surgeons are going to be called the Scholar or the Learned, something like that. Scouts will be called something like Of the Hills. Sometimes they're called Horse Thief.
We're just harmless shepherds.
Okay, so on the big map, the map that we just saw, we're crossing a bridge. We caught these guys on the bridge. So let's see if this map has a bridge in it. Ah, no. I know that they were trying to do that. But it looks like maybe they ran into... Maybe it was more of a pain in the neck than it was worth.
Warriors! Footmen! Shield wall, now! From a shield wall! Close with them! Move to enemy! Bow, loose formation! Spread out!
Okay, I'm going to try and harass them a little bit to maybe break up their formation some. So see, some will turn around and come towards me. And it just keeps them from having a solid line. I gained a level. Okay, so now I want to put my footmen into a line formation so that they can move quicker, and then tell them to attack.
Give them hell! Charge!
And I want my archers to be
You are on command!
under their own command so that everybody will pursue this rider because my horse is trash. See, they got him. So I'm going to have a really hard time catching him. He's faster than I am. And my riding skill's not that great right now. Now, as the game progresses, all of that will change. But I'm pretty low skill with a bad horse right now. So I need my my army to be able to accomplish that. Now, this lowland javelin, I want this. I have one slot left, and javelins are perfect for that. Okay, leadership. +2 experience per day to all troops in party, +1 to troop tiers when recruiting. That's the one I typically go with. No, it's not. I'm sorry. Ordinarily, I go with Raise the Meek. But here lately, I've been going with this one. Okay, we're going to throw this point here, attribute point, into intellect. Being at 4 intellect now allows me to take advantage of the mod. No, I forgot what it's called. I want to call it tutelage, and that's not right. It's called something else, but it allows you to learn how to read and stuff. Put another point into writing. And move on to Rete. So when we get out of base, fight, that little red circle means that we're in kind of a little bit of disarray, and so you move slower. And it eventually goes away. Okay, we got 3,600 gold. I could try joining an arena tournament. Oh man, some nice body armor's available if I can win this. I doubt that I will. Mostly we're probably just going to raise skills here, but we'll give it a shot. Oh man, that's terrible. I'm trying to run circles around them, but oh, he got me. Darn it. I got the tar beat out of me, man. That was horrible. Took a beating. Alright, so we'll leave. Because we didn't even make it to round 2. Alright, let's head back down south. Because I know there was like a looter camp down there where they had a lot of mountain bandits. And we'll pick those guys off one by one. Also probably start looking around for quests. Like this right here. Siakarus, let's see what he's looking for. Yeah, help with brigands. That's exactly the kind of quest I want right now. Alright, so we gotta get 2 groups. And he'll pay us 550 gold for that. More importantly, it will improve our relationship with that town. So we'll be able to recruit higher tiers of troops from them as we raise reputation.
Footman! Raise your shields! Arrows! Loose formation! Footmen! Close with them! Move to enemy!
Yeah, see, he's just hard for me to get. And then he's fairly well damaged, or armored, I mean. Okay.
Warrior! Make a line! At their moment! Follow your sergeants!
That should hurt his shield some. Oh, he's down. Nice. Gonna need another frontline combat troop.
We're just harmless shepherds.
Okay, so we got some help here. We'll just knock the quest out, send troops, auto-resolve it. And then that's going to get us... is this better? No. 550 gold from this guy right here. Yep. So relation is increased. Good for us. Nobody to recruit here. I have 19 days of food here. Okay, here's that bandit camp I was talking about, so we should find a number of groups. 16 foresters. Okay, at just 4, I think I can auto-resolve this. Nobody leveled up, but nobody was hurt either. And we gained renown. So that improves our reputation in the land overall. With pretty much everybody. Okay, good. I'm actually happy to have help here. These guys eventually will be no sweat at all, but early on they can do some damage to you. They are archers, and they can really decimate your frontline troops as you try to close the distance.
Infantry! Command is yours! Sergeant! You are on command! After me!
They can also be a danger to me. Bows do a lot of damage. You catch an arrow to the teeth, you're gonna feel it. Oh, see, man, I'm getting really wrecked. They're targeting me. Okay, they got other cav in there now, but I might get knocked out. That's what the community calls it. I might get knocked out in this this fight. Nope. Okay, the frontline troops got up on him. Sweet. We're gonna need some more food. More variety. Okay, call it good. How about troops? Nothing to recruit. Let's go to Tarkatus. Grab this guy and find out what he wants. Yep, needs help with brigands.
Sorry.
2 bands, okay. 550 dinars is what he'll pay us. Oh boy, they're very fast in the forest, huh? I don't know if I'm ever gonna catch that guy. Okay, so he's now so far out of range that he doesn't count. So we have to head back this way. I'll have to go for another group. Maybe this group here. They don't have a horse. So maybe they're slower. We should be able to auto-resolve this. Okay, 2 level ups. 1 person was wounded. Okay, Imperial Infantrymen. New boots. We need 1 more group. And we'll get 550 dinars. This group right here. Oh, it's close. Yeah, too far away. Darn it. Regular looters, we should certainly be able to catch them.
You got a problem?
Okay. We've got 2 groups here. We'll be able to take both of them out. We'll fight this one, though.
Footmen, forward! Form a wall! Arrow! Loose formation! Footmen, move forward! Close in!
Okay. My archers, I want...
Bowmen, onwards! Move! Get moving!
Huh. Can I get you guys where I want you?
Move out! Forward! Move! Forward! Move!
Right about there is where I want them. Okay, all of them are drawing and loosing, so that's good. I am at about just a little over half health, so I need to be careful. Ooh, I think I just took a hit. Okay, we win. We lost 3 troops though. That's a little tough on us. Gonna need some more recruits. You can see it's kind of hard at this point in time to keep our frontline troops healthy. That's why I'm really kind of hoping to. Okay, this one. See, it's a balanced jagged spear, so that's better than this. And it saw that as an upgrade, so that's what it gave us. That's why I'm looking for a surgeon. So we got another 550 dinars. We're up to 5,600 dinars. Let's see if Poros has any companions to choose from. I think that once I can find a companion, that will tick off the last box I need for us to become clan tier 1. And then at that point in time, we can become a mercenary and get hired by someone like Gyrios. Okay, I think both of these guys are going to be frontline troops. Well, this guy's more of an archer, crossbowman. And this guy's a melee troop. Melee specialist. Neither one of which I'm interested in. Doggone it. Let me try. I'm going to try hitting 3 more cities. We're just, well, I do need more recruits. Take all of those. Take away 2. Okay. And we'll just make a beeline for 3 Empire cities and see if I can find a companion that I'm interested in. Nothing at Amitatis. So we'll head north. To Epicratia. Edwin Blacktooth. He's good at trading, but that's not what I'm looking for right now. In the future, I will be looking for that. And we'll come over here to Diathma. Lucan is the leader of the Northern Empire. That's these guys. Tavern. Nobody there. Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and drop stream for now. The next time that I play this, that's where I'm at right now. Now, I might play offline. If I do, then I'll just backbrief you guys on what all was accomplished. But sometimes I do play this game for fun as I'm listening to stuff in the background, like a podcast or something. I explained about not taking food consumption reductions before. I got that from Flesson 19. You will level up slower in stewardship, so I take frugal all the time. All right, let's hit save. And we will call this YouTube 1. All right, guys, thank you for dropping by, everybody who did. And Crime, I'll see you in Destiny sometime later this week, I'm sure. And the rest of you, or everybody out there, I want to wish you the best and hope that you have a wonderful day or evening wherever you're at and whatever time it is for you. And I will see you guys when I see you guys. Thanks again.